Hey gang, Paulie here. You know, in the midst of when Gavin's having a meltdown, a tantrum, what have you, or he's just constantly repeating himself, let's just say he's doing a behavior that is driving me absolutely nuts. It's either driving me crazy, or it's really bad behavior, or the worst one for me is disrespectful. When he's doing these things, yes, I do correct him. Yes, I do reprimand him. Yes, I do discipline him. And how I do that, so Gavin is Tarzan. No shoes, no socks, all that stuff. And he lives to be outside, everything outdoors. So what I do to discipline him is I take away the outdoors and he has to stay inside. And most of the time I go back outside and he has to stay inside. Yes, a few times he has completely just ripped apart the house, but for the most part he doesn't do that. He sits right down where I tell him, and he understands the discipline, and he understands that over time. Now this takes several attempts, and it takes complete and utter consistency. When there is a disrespect or a bad behavior, this is what I do to reprimand him, and it's very difficult. Okay, so first of all, spanking never worked for Gavin. I tried it a couple times when he was really young. One, I hated it. Two, he was just like, dude, why are you doing this? So it just never worked out. It's not a good tactic for someone like me, or I don't think it really works for special needs kids in general, because I don't know if they really comprehend what they're doing is wrong. It's just a reaction. So personally, my suggestion is not to physically reprimand your children. Yeah, grabbing and doing things like that, that's a little bit different, but actual physical harm with your hand, or I don't like doing that. I don't do that. But I will be strict with my kid, and I am strong with him. But it doesn't mean that I beat my kid or spank him or anything like that. So what I do is simply just be consistent with the disciplinary action that I'm trying to teach, and say, hey, dude, this is bad behavior. This is good behavior. Choose to do good, you get good things. Choose to do bad, you get bad things. And bad things typically are, lack of a better word, but timeouts. I do that. Nothing worse than being bored in a timeout. So the more I am consistent with that, the more that he understands, and it's just like, okay, well, there's that. That sucked. I don't want to do that again. Otherwise, I know what the consequence is. So it's all good. You ready? You ready to go party? Ready to go? Yeah, it's Saturday, dude. So we go for a walk. So Gavin's ready to go walk, so we're gonna go party on. Keep on keeping on, man, and just keep killing it. Don't give up. These guys are rad. Allow yourself to be taught by these freaking gurus, man, because they chose you to be their parent. We're the lucky ones.